Hello Year 1 and happy wonderful Wednesday. We're going to do some more phonics together today, and we're going to warm our brains up this morning by doing some flashcards. We're going to see how many sounds we can remember in a minute. Remember, at home I want you to join in with the actions as well as saying the sounds. Off we go. Oh. And air. Ow, ow. Oong. E. Ear, ear. Oi, oi. I, I. You. E. Wa, wa, wa. O. Ooh, ooh. I. Well done. That one at the end was our new one from yesterday, wasn't it? Okay, so we are now going to think about another split digraph today. Okay, so the split digraph we're thinking about today is this one here. Now, if you remember from yesterday, a split digraph is a digraph that's been separated by putting a letter in the middle, okay? And this one here is O. So when we see these two letters together without a letter in between them, we still say O, don't we? We've learned that sound already. So we need to remember that if they are separated by a letter, we still say this O sound. So we're going to think about some different words that have got this split digraph in them. You might want to pause the video if you haven't got a pencil and a piece of paper just yet, and that's okay. So when we're having a look at this word here, loan, if I write it when I'm listening to the sounds L, O, N, I can see here that that doesn't look quite right. So I need to remember that it might be a split digraph. And if you have a look down here at the bottom, you can see L, O, N. And in this word, loan, it is that N that is separating the O and the E for the O sound. Okay, now we are going to have a go at writing this word cone. And if you've had a chance to do some of our maths this week, you'll know that we're doing 3D shape. So cone's quite a good word to learn how to write. Let's listen to the sounds with our phoning fists. Cone. O-N, cone. Now see if you can write that down on your piece of paper. K-O-N, cone. Remembering the split digraph. If you need a bit more time to write it down, that's okay. You can just pause the video. So the letters that you are going to be writing down are K-O-N, cone. So go back and check, have you got all of those letters correctly? Are they in the right places and are they all facing the right way? Well done. The next word we are going to write is the word stone. Stone. So get your phoning fist ready again to listen to the sounds. S-T-O-N. Stone. Now see if you can write that down on your piece of paper. S-T-O-N. Stone. Remember, you can pause here if you need a bit more time to write. Let's have a look at the letters now. S-T-O-N. Stone. Excellent. And the last word that we're going to write now is this word here, globe. Globe. Let's listen with our phoning fists. G-L-O-B. Globe. See if you can write that down on your piece of paper. Globe. Globe. Remember, you can pause at any time if you need more time to write. So the letters should be G-L-O-B. globe. Make sure you've got all of them facing the right way, especially this tricky one, B. Sometimes we get a little bit muddled up with our D, don't we? B and D. They look very similar, they're just the other way around. So make sure you've got it facing the right way, otherwise it will make a different word. Okay, we're going to read some sentences now. So the first sentence, oh, it's got one of the words we've written in it, hasn't it? It's got that word stone. Can you see that here? Stone. Let's sound this first word out together then. K-a-n. Can a stone, stone, explode, explode. Can a stone explode? Interesting question. I wonder what you might think about that. Okay, next one. Oh, this is a bit of a long one. Excuse me. If you are at home, that doesn't sound right. It must be that split digraph. Home, alone, and you find. Now, I've said the I sound here for this letter on its own. We're going to think about that next week. Because if I sound out find, that doesn't make sense, does it? It's making the I sound here. This one's tricking us. I find a bonnet. No, that doesn't sound right. Bone. That's much better. Will you get on the phone? So if you are at home alone and you find a bone, will you get on the phone? Oh, what a long sentence. Lots of rhyming words in there as well. And then the last one. Will you see a queen on a throne or on an envelope? Will you see a queen on a throne or on an envelope? I suppose you could see her on both if she's on the stamp. And she definitely has a throne to sit on, doesn't she? Okay, get your pencils ready again now, because we're going to write that first sentence that we had a look at. So here it is here. Can a stone explode? Let's clap it together. Can a stone explode? Tap it on your shoulders. Can a stone explode? Tap it on your head. Can a stone explode? Okay, what I'd like you to do now is to pause the video and have a go at writing that sentence. I've covered it back up now, so challenge your brain and see if you can write that sentence. Remember, you need to think about having a capital letter at the beginning, finger spaces between your words, and a question mark at the end because it's asking us a question. Can a stone explode? You have a go now and see if you can write it. When you have finished, you can unpause the video to check. Okay, there we go. Can a stone explode? So go back and make sure you've got that capital letter at the beginning, you have a question mark at the end, and you've got finger spaces. Have you remembered the split digraph for O? Well done for some more fabulous phonics year one, and I look forward to doing some more with you again tomorrow.